I'm Christy Lundy. I'm here with Caitlin Henry, Angela Pinamonti. We're Vista's Best, and today we're visiting aerial theory in San Marcos with Molly.
Well, thanks so much for having us, Molly. We're excited to be here. I'm kind of a little frightened as well.
A lot of people are when they try it for the first time, so it's okay.
I'm not frightened. I fully expect to be pink by the time I walk out of this class. I am stoked.
I'm really bummed I can't try it, but I will be watching from down below. So I'll do it another day, rain check.
Yeah, rain check, for sure.
So how did this great idea of aerial theory come to be? What kind of started this, and what pulled you here in San Marcos?
Well, I took aerial classes down in San Diego. I used to live down in San Diego for about 10 years. And as I was taking classes down there, I fell in love with it. I started teaching, I started performing. Cool. Yeah, it was awesome. And then my husband and I decided to move up to North County, and kind of around that same time period, I wanted to also take my aerial career further and open a studio. And there was a definite lack of aerial studios in North County. So it was the perfect opportunity because there are a handful of them down in San Diego. So there's a lot of options down there, but nothing up here. So
this is the only one that I know of that's up in North County.
I've literally never heard of it. I just thought Pink did it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. They don't know that you can even take the classes.
She just knew.
Yeah, Pink just automatically knew probably. When I started taking classes too, I didn't even know you could take these classes.
Yeah.
It was not even a thing that I knew existed.
Yeah,
so a lot of people don't even realize it.
Yeah, and you were just telling us earlier that you actually started a gym in Vista and then moved to San Marcos. Was that because you just wanted to create a whole business of aerial theory on the side?
Yeah, so I originally was working in a corporate biotech job in San Diego. And then I was just doing the aerial thing on the side as my hobby. And then, like I said, slowly kind of taken over more and more of my life, which was great. But I'm sorry, I totally forgot what the question was.
No, yeah.
Why did we come up here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I originally decided that I wanted to open the space in North County because there was a lack of spaces. But it was a little bit scary to quit my corporate job and just start my own business. A little bit terrifying.
Right.
So I actually started inside of a gymnastics gym in Vista. So we were inside of Coastal Gymnastics, which was awesome. They let us basically just take a section of their gymnastics gym and build our classes. So we started out with just a couple classes per week, and we were literally in the middle of the gym, so we would just work outside of the gymnastics hours. Yep. And then it started to kind of take off a little bit more, which was awesome, but then we were out of class times because we had to work around their schedule, obviously. And then they were nice enough, they expanded their gymnastics gym and they gave us our own little section.
Cool.
Yeah, so that we could have a more variety of class times and schedules and add to the class schedule. So that was awesome too. And then we just got to a point there where we outgrew even that space. And the gymnastics gym was also growing. So it was like both of us couldn't grow at the same time.
In the same spot. Someone had to expand or move.
Yeah, exactly. So we did move throughout the course of being there into bigger spaces, but then it just got to a point where I was like, all right, we need our own designated space, and we wanted to stay in the same general area. And we were in Vista, but it was right kind of on the Vista-Carlsbad San Marcos border. Mm-hmm. So I was looking in all three of the cities when we were looking for our own space, and this just happened to be the space that we found and we loved.
Yeah, it's great. It's right off the 78. So if anybody kind of by Cal State San Marcos, right off the Rancheros Drive.
So your business is aerial theory, but the sport is aerial silks?
Aerial arts.
Aerial
silks is really just one of the apparatuses you can use. Mm-hmm. So aerial arts in general is the sport. It's not per se a sport, it's kind of a tricky thing. Yeah, it can be. They do have competitions actually. It's more of a performance art than a sport. It is a fitness activity for sure, but it's more of a performance art. So silks is one of the things that you can use. There's also hammock. Aerial yoga uses the hammocks as well. There's also lyra, which is the aerial hoop. There's also trapeze. I heard you guys tried flying trapeze, which is awesome.
We'll have to take you next
Something
time.
else I didn't do.
Yeah. There's dance trapeze, there's straps, there's all these different types of apparatuses you can use. And here specifically we do silks, hammock, and lyra.
And then who do you find coming and enjoying?
Most of our
I'm gonna say
classes
sport.
are sport is fine. That's fine. Most of our students are adults. Most of our classes are for adults. And it's funny, we were just having this conversation recently. I feel like down in San Diego, the age range is a little bit younger, like mostly 20s, 30s. But up here in North County, we have a little bit older crowd that does it. So most of my advanced students are like 35 to 55.
Yes!
She makes the cut.
Yeah, it's a little bit on
We're on the
the
cusp.
older side of.
Right, you're not there yet, ladies.
Yeah.
Back off. This is my scene.
which I love too, because a lot of times people think like, oh, I'm 40, so I can't do it, or
I mean, I'm not 40.
I'm too old. Yeah, whoever it is, right? Or I'm 60, so I can't do it. Like people have that thought, but like everybody can do it. If you're 60, you can do it.
What is your oldest member here?
Oh man, I think the oldest student we've ever had is in their 60s, I'm sure. Especially for something like aerial yoga, where it's a little bit less intense than like climbing to the top and flipping all the way down. But
We're all gonna do that
more
today.
of a yoga flow. But we also do kids classes too. So we have kids classes from 11 and older. So kids are obviously, and a lot of times parents think, oh, this is just for kids. But we actually do adults too for most of our classes.
And you do, we're right now in the center of their, what would you call this, like studio, stretch room?
Yeah, so the whole thing, I guess, is the studio,
Yeah.
and this is the stretching room. We do flexibility and hand balancing classes, which include headstands. Like you said, you could do a headstand. And then eventually we
Might show
move you on to maybe like a forearm stand or handstand. But we do a lot of stretching type classes in here, and we also use it sometimes for just our warm-up. And then any aerial classes would be in the aerial studio.
And what about how do they get involved, or like what are the prices, or do they have memberships? Like how does it run here?
Yeah, there's a lot of different options because people, maybe you come once a week, twice a week, maybe you're super committed and you come every day. So to start out, we have a deal that's called our new student deal, and it's basically it's 5 classes for $45.
Ooh,
Wow.
So
that's
it's
like
a pretty
killer
good,
deal.
it's a pretty good deal. It basically gives you 3 free classes because it's a one-time drop-in. If you just want to try it one time, is $23.
Okay.
So the new student deal is 3 free classes if you just
That's great.
Are they
commit to
hour
5.
classes?
They're hour classes. Yep. And then if you find it, you love it, you're super committed, you want to come every day, then we do the unlimited monthly plans. So you can do as many classes as you want within the month, or you can do packages, like if you do 5 at a time or 10 at a time, things like that.
Pretty common in terms of studios. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to try it. What is your crazy, I'm curious about some of the tricks you can do. We're gonna learn, probably gonna see you do them way better than us. You're gonna teach me. But is there anything that most people start off picking up, or the first trick that we might try today?
Yeah, so we do intro classes. So everyone who is brand new to it, we'll put them in the intro class, which is great because then everybody's in the same boat, so everyone's a little bit scared maybe, and not quite sure what they're getting into. But there are a few poses that I'll teach you guys today that you would probably start out with in your intro class.
And then what is your favorite thing to do in North County?
Yeah.
What do you love
like
about
outside of this?
Outside of this, what is your favorite thing about North County?
Oh gosh, that's a hard question. So like I was telling you guys before, I'm semi-new to North County. I've been here for 3 years, so maybe not that new anymore, but
That's still new.
still kind of exploring, and I'm still finding new things. I feel like that's one of my favorite things is to find new things, which is kind of a weird answer, but we just recently spent some time in Oceanside, went to the Oceanside Pier area,
cool.
love that area. We love Sinopolis.
Now there's 3 or 4.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like to watch movies? But like the super plush chairs and
Yeah.
everything is pretty cool.
Recline.
Yeah. What else? We love Boomers. I mean, we all like all the dumb stuff.
No,
Yeah.
Boomers is fun. I just went there for the first time 15 years ago, and I was like, oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually, one of our favorite new spots is Urge, which is
Yeah.
right here, the
Yes.
new Urge.
Yes, it's
We've been to
amazing.
the one in Oceanside, and the new one they just opened in San Marcos is awesome.
I know they have bowling and everything, and the Urge in Oceanside has a what's that room called?
Distillery?
No, the secret room.
Oh, like a speakeasy.
Speakeasy, yeah. So if you all didn't know, there is a speakeasy at the Oceanside Urge. We're going off topic, but yes. Go back to
Thank you
your
for sharing your favorite things about North County also.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how can they contact you if they'd like to try this out for themselves?
Well, they can go to the website. That's probably the easiest way to get information. It's just aerialtheoryfitness.com.
Cool.
Or we have our phone number, our email on there. They can email at info@aerialtheoryfitness.com if they have any questions. But the website will have all the class schedule and all the FAQs and everything too.
And I found them on Facebook Messenger, so you can also write to Molly on there as well. She was super quick to respond, which is awesome. So we're gonna go try it out now. Oh my gosh.
Yay!
I'm scared, I'm excited.
That's great. Oh, I'm stoked.
So come on with us as we play around on some silks. Woo!